There goes Renault 99 on their first dance with Macau Grand Prix. Every bend, every straight is a chance to learn, to adapt.
Yep, and it's about syncing with the car too. Making sure everything's in harmony. It's like tuning an instrument before a big concert.
You know, mate, watching these practice sessions, you'd think the driver just jumps in and goes. But there's a heck of a lot more to it, starting with that aero package, the balance between drag and downforce.
Oh, for sure, you tweak the front wing just a smidge, and you could have a totally different beast on your hands. Depending on the track, they might want more downforce for those tight corners or reduce it for the long straights to maximize speed.
There are just over 30 minutes left in this practice session. RWYB is rolling out for the first sniff of the track. It's all about feeling the car, the tarmac, and getting the mind in the zone.
Absolutely, Rob. The out lap is like the opening chapter of a book. It sets the tone for the whole story. They'll be checking how the car's responding, getting a real feel for the conditions today at Macau Grand Prix.
And there's Renault 99, easing out onto Macau Grand Prix. It's like the first step on a long hike, finding your footing before you hit full stride.
Right, and every racer knows this out lap is precious. It's their first handshake with the track today, feeling out its mood and temperament.
Watch as RWYB takes it nice and easy on this out lap. It's not just about warming up the tires, it's about getting into that mental pit lane, tuning into the race mindset.
For sure, Rob, they're calibrating everything, the brakes, the steering, the throttle response. It's a crucial part of laying down the groundwork for a successful practice session.
Sunrider is on the out lap, not just warming up the tires, but also warming up their instincts, getting their racer's intuition dialed in.
True that. They're getting the feel of the track, the car, the conditions. It's all about setting the stage for what's to come.
There's RWYB, gently nudging the beast as they head out. The out lap is where you whisper to the car, "Let's dance," before the real party starts.
You got that right. It's a gentle waltz before the full-on rock concert of the race. They're testing the waters, getting a feel for every bend and straight of Macau Grand Prix.
Sunrider is on their first practice flying lap. And off goes Joe Ergu, easing into the rhythm of Macau Grand Prix. This lap is like the first sip of your morning coffee, waking up the senses, priming the engines.
Yeah, it's about syncing up with the machine, getting that perfect harmony between driver and car. It's like a prelude to a symphony that's about to unfold on the track.
It's all about finding that sweet spot during these sessions. Like tuning a didgeridoo, but way faster.
Haha, and a lot noisier. But you're right. In Indy, we fine-tune until it feels just right. Every lap here is a step towards perfection.
Renault 99 is really opening up the taps now, their first flyer of the session. This is where we start to see what Alfa Romeo Spider Quadrifoglio has got under the hood.
That's right, Rob. They're shaking off the cobwebs and really starting to push. It's all about finding that sweet spot between speed and control on the circuit.
There's no mucking around for Joe Ergu Euro, straight down to business on this first flyer. They'll be keen to see what times they can clock in early on.
Yeah, and it's not just about speed. It's about rhythm, finding that flow around Macau Grand Prix. Getting into that groove early can set the pace for the whole session.
Bogan Cromulence S on the out lap, getting a taste of the tarmac. It's like sniffing the cork before a good wine, first impressions matter.
Exactly. They're assessing the grip, the balance, the whole shebang. You can learn a lot in these quiet moments before the throttle really opens up.
And away goes Renault 99, charging down Fisherman's Bend like a bull at a gate. This lap's where they set the tone for the session.
Indeed, Rob. It's about laying down a marker, seeing how the car responds when they dial everything up to 11. They're testing the waters, but also setting their own benchmarks.
Bogan Cromulence is rolling out for the first sniff of the track. It's all about feeling the car, the tarmac, and getting the mind in the zone.
Absolutely, Rob. The out lap is like the opening chapter of a book. It sets the tone for the whole story. They'll be checking how the car's responding, getting a real feel for the conditions today at Macau Grand Prix.
Look at Joe Ergu go, they're really giving it some jandle now. The first flyer is always a bit of a reconnaissance mission, a mix of caution and raw pace.
You bet, Rob. They're mapping out the track, feeling out the grip levels, and getting a sense of how the car's performing today. It's a crucial lap for building confidence.
There's Bogan Cromulence, easing out onto Macau Grand Prix. It's like the first step on a long hike, finding your footing before you hit full stride.
Right, and every racer knows this out lap is precious. It's their first handshake with the track today, feeling out its mood and temperament.
It's a bit like looking for water in the outback. These drivers are searching for that sweet rhythm where everything just clicks.
Spot on. It's that elusive flow state. When everything syncs up, the car, the track, the driver, that's when magic happens.
Now, here's a term some might not be familiar with: roll bar stiffness. Sounds technical, doesn't it?
It does, but in essence, it's about how the car reacts to lateral forces, especially during cornering. Adjusting the roll bar can change how the car behaves mid-corner. A softer setting can be more forgiving, but a stiffer one might give the driver a quicker response, albeit with less margin for error.
I'm Rob, the commentator bot. Bring it on. Joe Ergu's on the outlap, getting a taste of the tarmac. It's like sniffing the cork before a good wine. First impressions matter.
Exactly. They're assessing the grip, the balance, the whole shebang. You can learn a lot in these quiet moments before the throttle really opens up.
Look at Renault 99 taking it nice and easy, a smart move. Like a chess player contemplating the opening move, they're planning several steps ahead.
Spot on. They're mentally mapping each corner, each straight. It's not just about the car, it's about strategy and foresight.
There's Sunrider, gently nudging the beast as they head out. The outlap is where you whisper to the car, "Let's dance," before the real party starts.
You got that right. It's a gentle waltz before the full-on rock concert of the race. They're testing the waters, getting a feel for every bend and straight of Macau Grand Prix.
There goes Renault 99 on their first dance with Macau Grand Prix. Every bend, every straight is a chance to learn, to adapt.
Yep, and it's about syncing with the car too. Making sure everything's in harmony. It's like tuning an instrument before a big concert.
Sunrider is rolling out for the first sniff of the track. It's all about feeling the car, the tarmac, and getting the mind in the zone.
Absolutely, Rob. The outlap is like the opening chapter of a book. It sets the tone for the whole story. They'll be checking how the car's responding, getting a real feel for the conditions today at Macau Grand Prix.
There are just over 1,455 minutes left in this practice session. You know, mate, some folks wonder why these drivers spend so much time in practice. But it's just like prepping a Barbie, you gotta get it right before the big show.
Exactly. Rob, practice makes perfect, and in racing, perfect can be the difference between pole position and the back of the grid.
Smells like RWYB is out there, taking it slow and steady on the outlap. This lap is like the calm before the storm, a moment of zen before pushing the limits.
That's right. It's about understanding the track's personality today, a Euro. Each day, each lap can tell a different story, especially at a track like Macau Grand Prix.
Mr. Bang is on the outlap, not just warming up the tires, but also warming up their instincts, getting that racer's intuition dialed in.
True that. They're getting the feel of the track, the car, the conditions. It's all about setting the stage for what's to come.
And off goes Smells Like RWYB, easing into the rhythm of Macau Grand Prix. This lap is like the first sip of your morning coffee, waking up the senses, priming the engines.
Yeah, it's about syncing up with the machine, getting that perfect harmony between driver and car. It's like a prelude to a symphony that's about to unfold on the track.
Look at Bogan Cromulence taking it nice and easy, a smart move. Like a chess player contemplating the opening move, they're planning several steps ahead.
Spot on. They're mentally mapping each corner, each straight. It's not just about the car, it's about strategy and foresight.
And there's Mr. Bang, easing out onto Macau Grand Prix. It's like the first step on a long hike, finding your footing before you hit full stride.
Right, and every racer knows this outlap is precious. It's their first handshake with the track today, feeling out its mood and temperament.
Watch as Smells Like RWYB takes it nice and easy on this outlap. It's not just about warming up the tires, it's about getting into that mental pit lane, tuning into the race mindset.
For sure, Rob, they're calibrating everything, the brakes, the steering, the throttle response. It's a crucial part of laying down the groundwork for a successful practice session.
In these sessions, they're not just pushing the car's limits, but their own too. Testing their mettle, seeing how far they can go before the big dance.
Exactly. It's a mental game as much as a physical one. Balancing aggression with precision, daring with data. It's an art and a science.
It's all about finding that sweet spot during these sessions. Like tuning a didgeridoo, but way faster.
Haha, and a lot noisier. But you're right. In Indy, we fine-tune until it feels just right. Every lap here is a step towards perfection.
Welcome to Macau Grand Prix, one of the most iconic circuits in China. The drivers are revving their engines and ready to take on this incredible challenge. Sunrider will have the best seat in the house starting from pole position.
But they will have to keep their foot on the gas in order to stay there.
Bogan Cromulence is placed in second. As the drivers prepare to take off, Smells Like Wee sits in third place on the starting grid.
It's like they're on the outside looking in. Can they make their way to the front of the pack?
In fourth place, we have Mr. Bang.
Big things expected for Mr. Bang today.
Watch out for Renault 99, starting from the fifth grid position in today's race.
Another good start for the German driver.
Joerg Yu is sixth.
It's the street's tires for Jorg Yu.
Behold, a symphony of engines roars to life. As our racers vie for dominance, one must wonder who will pen this initial chapter with finesse and flair.
It's all about keeping a level head and finding your groove. Like dancing to a country tune, one misstep and you're two-stepping right into trouble.
The drivers are jockeying for position. Sunrider will be looking to get off to a good start and consolidate their position. Starting in pole position gives Sunrider a clear advantage over the rest of the field.
But they can't let their guard down. The other drivers will be gunning for them.
Sunrider is giving a masterclass out there, but will overconfidence be their downfall?
Indeed, Rob, pride comes before a fall. Let's see if Bogan Cromulence can capitalize on any mistake. You said it, Rob, with great power comes great responsibility. But sometimes, these drivers forget that and let their egos take the wheel. Let's hope they keep their eyes on the road and not on their own reflections in the mirror.
And Sunrider has just lost the place to Bogan Cromulence.
That's right. They've got to stay focused and not let this setback affect their mindset. Meanwhile, Bogan Cromulence is showing some incredible skill and determination, and is now a serious threat to the other drivers on the track.
This is wheel-to-wheel racing at its finest. The drivers are practically glued together as they fight for every inch of track. It's a battle you don't want to miss. Blimey, Renault 99 might want to check the rear view. Bogan Cromulence is creeping up like an X on social media.
This is a tight race and Renault 99 is doing a great job of holding them off. It will be interesting to see if Bogan Cromulence can make a move.
Sunrider wants to close that gap with Bogan Cromulence.
There is no room for error in this battle.
Whoa, Sunrider's on fire, leaving skid marks and Bogan Cromulence's hopes behind.
Go, 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 that's what we want to see.
It's a tight race with Sunrider in third, just managing to stay ahead of Mr. Bang in fourth by a margin of 0.3 seconds. This is a thrilling battle as Mr. Bang edges closer to Sunrider in their fight for P3.
This is more than a race. It's a battle of wills, of nerve, of sheer determination.
Well, I'll be a monkey's Uncle Hal, but Mr. Bang's plans have gone walkabout right now. They're having a proper Barry Crocker keeping up with Sunrider. The excitement is palpable. This is going to be a race for the ages.
The drivers are executing their strategies to perfection, making the most of every opportunity. This is what top-level racing is all about.
Hold on to your stubbies. Joe Ergu is closing in on Mr. Bang like a bachelor at the end of a bucks night. Hope Mr. Bang either brought some lube or protection.
In the theater of speed, this is the climax. Every move is a headline, every overtake a potential plot twist.
Did you hear about the race car driver who got a parking ticket? He said it was fine with him.
Oh, that one's got some mileage.
The adrenaline is pumping as Joe Ergu gets within striking distance of Mr. Bang in their race for fourth.
And it's not just about skill and talent. It's about who has the nerves of steel to handle the pressure and make the right decisions at the right time.
In your experience, Hal, what was the most challenging aspect of maintaining concentration during a race?
The most challenging aspect, Rob, was managing the various inputs and distractions during the race, from radio communication with the team to monitoring car performance and race strategy. It's a delicate balancing act that requires immense mental discipline.
Tell ya what, Joe Ergu's got more guts than a croc in a boxing ring. Closing the gap and breathing down the neck of Mr. Bang. Hope Mr. Bang brought the aeroguard, cause is about to get bitten.
With a gap tighter than a new pair of jeans, Ergu's pushing that Renault Clio Williams to its limits. He's got that racer's instinct, looking for that sweet spot to pounce on Mr. Bang.
Things are heating up as Smells Like We closes in on Sunrider. The gap between them is down to practically nothing. Joe Ergu appears to be trying to find a way around Mr. Bang. They could make a move on them in Mandarin Oriental Bend.
They need to keep it on the black stuff. You don't get points for driving over weeds, not in this game.
I reckon they've had a few secret lessons down under. Joe Ergu's just breezed into fourth.
Well, slap my knee and call it a jamboree. Ergu's putting on a masterclass, storming into fourth.
The fans are on the edge of their seats. It doesn't get any closer than this. It's not looking good for Smells Like We. They are still behind Sunrider and the gap is increasing. They are gonna need to dig a bit deeper to turn this around. It's neck and neck, the closest battle we've seen in a while. Tell me, mate, ever tried doing a burnout in a ute? It's bloody bonza.
A ute? You guys and your funny names. That's just a pickup, right? Trust me, I've burned more rubber than you've had shrimp on the Barbie.
Oh, the chase is on. RWYB's breathing down the neck of Smells Like We. In a race where seconds count, Smells Like We is counting on less of them between themselves and Sunrider. Much like I'm counting on less seconds until lunchtime. Looks like Smells Like We remembered to twist that anti-roll bar, giving him better cornering. If they get any closer to Sunrider, they'll be seeing what they had for brekkie.
This is what racing is all about. It's anyone's game at this point. Who will come out on top?
You reckon Bogan Cromulence saw a spider in the cockpit? 'Cause they're running away from the front like it's Huntsman Central. Buckle up. Smells Like We is all over Sunrider like a cheap suit. Are we about to see some wheel-to-wheel action? Now that's how it's done. Smells Like We rips through the track, while Sunrider watches the tail lights fade. As they speed through R Bend, Sunrider is relentlessly pursuing Smells Like We in a high-stakes battle for position. And Sunrider has just won the place from Smells Like We.
Definitely, but there's still a long way to go in this race, and anything can happen. Sunrider needs to keep driving with focus and intensity.
Well, it looks like we have a bit of a traffic jam on the track.
It's like rush hour out there. I mean, I know we're in a race, but can't we all just get along?
Haha, I don't think that's how it works. These drivers are here to win, and they'll do whatever it takes to get ahead.
I guess you're right, but wouldn't it be great if they all just stopped for a cup of tea and a chat? We could have a lovely little race reunion.
This is getting exciting. Can RWYB pull off a late charge and gain a position? I've seen kangaroos jump less than the sparks between RWYB and Sunrider. It's almost like a Saturday night date, but with a lot more rubber burning. Mate, RWYB's creeping up on Sunrider like a dingo on a picnic. Must have tweaked that brake bias a touch to the rear.
Exactly what RWYB needed. They can't afford to lose any more ground to Sunrider.
You know, Hal, during a long race like this, how easy is it for a driver to experience a lapse in concentration?
It can be quite easy, Rob. With so many factors to consider and the intense focus required, even the most experienced drivers can have a momentary lapse. That's why mental training and staying in the zone are so important.
Breaking update, Struth, Smells Like We's having a real dog's breakfast of a moment. Looks like RWYB is really pushing it to the limit. They're taking those curbs aggressively, but that can unsettle the car and cause handling issues.
Indeed, taking too much curb can upset the car's balance, leading to oversteer or understeer. It's all about finding the right balance between speed and control.
Watching the drivers handle their cars is like watching a croc handler at a wildlife show. There's a finesse to it. But one wrong move, and you're in a world of hurt.
Oh, for sure. It's like trying to rope a bull in a rodeo. It looks easy from the stands, but up close, it's all about skill, timing, and knowing when it's about to let go.
Who needs speed dating when you've got RWYB chasing down Sunrider this eagerly? Move over Tinder. This is how you swipe right at 100 miles per hour. The rumble of the engine, the scent of the rubber, and RWYB 99 comfortably sitting at first. Crikey, RWYB 99's lead is slipping away quicker than a roux on the hop. Sunrider is now just 11.8 seconds behind. Hold on a second, looks like Bogan Cromulence playing in the dirt. Took me back to when I tried rallying in my mum's old sedan. Good times, expensive repairs.
Well, butter my biscuit. Bogan Cromulence just did the hokey pokey right in the middle of the race.
Pushing too hard can lead to mistakes, and we're seeing that now. That car is really unsettled as they push for every last bit of speed. Fair dinkum, RWYB's finding those aerodynamic sweet spots. Could be adjusting that front wing angle to cut through the air like a hot knife through butter. You ever ponder how these drivers manage the heat, especially in the tight cockpit? It's hotter than a ruse pouch in midday sun.
Ruse what? I mean, yeah, it's gotta be like driving in Arizona with the heater on, right?
This is where the skill and precision of the drivers really comes into play. RWYB is chasing Sunrider in P2. As the laps tick by, Renault 99 finds themselves in first. Every moment counts. It's a close race between RWYB and Sunrider in second.
RWYB is so close to Sunrider that if this were a dance floor, they'd be doing the tango.
Tactics are clearly going to play an important part in this race.
They are gonna need to look after their tires and will want to keep something in them for the crucial latter stages, as their tires wear and fuel levels deplete and the handling changes.
And don't forget the track grip increases as more rubber gets laid down.
Indeed, the conditions are constantly changing and the drivers need to adapt, otherwise it can cost crucial time and jeopardize their position.
Crikey, Sunrider's playing hardball today, closing off those gaps like a tight-knit woolly jumper. Good luck weaving through that one, RWYB. Sunrider's turned up the heat and put some shrimp between them and RWYB, making a fair dinkum gap. As we enjoy seeing these titans of the track battle it out, let's not forget about the pit crews. Those guys and girls are like a well-oiled machine. Them stop the press. Oof, RWYB misjudged that corner like I misjudged my last relationship. Too fast, too soon.
Macau Grand Prix is always a test for these drivers, and sometimes that's the way it goes.
And RWYB in 6th is coming into the pits, and that might be to serve a penalty. Renault 99 is owning the tarmac, confidently owning the 2nd spot.
Oh, for sure. But remember, the rearview mirror can be just as crucial as the windscreen. Renault 99 needs to watch out for those lurking in the shadows.
Blimey, Renault 99's shifted gears and the results are clear. Cruising up to first just like that. We've certainly seen some of the drivers get it wrong today.
Anyone lost can just follow the trail of skid marks. I hear it's the latest form of GPS navigation.
Let's hope the other drivers don't follow suit. We might end up with a bumper car race instead of a high-speed competition.
At least we'd have something to fall back on if we ever get bored of regular racing. Bumper cars might be the next big thing.
Cricky, smells like we's got more ground to cover than I do at the family barbecue when Auntie Sharon's had one too many. Good luck, mate. Gee whiz, smells like we's getting some solid torque out of those corners. They must have figured out the perfect throttle control while trail braking. Not just about the leaders today, right? Even the tailenders. They're like hungry dingo pups fighting over a bone. Love the spirit.
Spot on. Every second is gold, and even a hiccup, a tiny one, can make them tumble. Assetto Corsa friends, where the magic happens. Although, between us, what's a hiccup for an AI? Absolutely, and they need to keep driving with determination to stay in that position.
If Smells Like We goes any slower, they'll join me in my failed dreams collection. Front row seats available. It's game on now. Smells Like We has closed the gap to Sunrider. It's now down to 0.6 seconds. I love being here at Macau Grand Prix. What an awesome place to be witnessing these titans of the track battle it out.
Indeed, Rob, what a magnificent sight and sound. I love listening to the roar of these engines. Let's just listen for a moment.
It's a game of cat and mouse out there, with Smells Like We trying to find the perfect opportunity to make a move on Sunrider. The gap is over a second, but every fraction counts. Can Smells Like We close in enough to mount a challenge?
Y'all remember the tortoise and the hare? Well, Smells Like We-s neither. More like a snail with commitment issues.
In a world where milliseconds matter, Joe Ergu's grasp on the 6 speaks volumes.
Yes, but they have to keep their focus and drive with intensity. There's still a long way to go in this race.
Joe Ergu needs to get more consistent. Hell, they have just put in a slower lap than Bogan Cromulence.
Shucks, Yorgu's struggling like a catfish out of water. Meanwhile, Bogan Cromulence is just sailing on by.
What a move. Joe Ergu has moved up to 5th.
Shoot, Yorgu's got more moves than a dance floor on a Saturday night. Look at them shimmy into
Sorry to interrupt here, but looks like Mr. Bang forgot they weren't at Bondi Beach, taking a dive like that. Smells Like We-s so far off pace, they might be better off in a hearse. At least then someone would be pushing from behind. Smells Like We is pushing hard and has reduced the gap to Sunrider to 0.5 seconds.
With every lap, I can see Smells Like We making micro adjustments on that steering wheel, refining traction control. They're itching to show Sunrider their taillights.
Geez, Smells Like We-s on Sunrider's tail like a dunny door in a thunderstorm. But passing? That's another kettle of fish. Sunrider is hitting the apexes like a pro, increasing their lead over Smells Like We. But can they keep it up without spinning out?
That's right, Rob, it's all fun and games until someone pops a tire. Let's hope both of them can keep it on the black stuff.
Smells Like We-s drifting so far back, it's like looking in the mirror after a decade-long pub binge. Time's not been kind, mate. The gap between Smells Like We and Sunrider is getting smaller. The track is alive with action, and right in the thick of it, we've got Joe Ergu cruising in 5th. Things are starting to get tense as Bogan Cromulence manages to close the gap to Joe Ergu. It's now down to 14.5 seconds.
Yorgu needs to keep their cool and drive like there's a mint julep waiting at the finish line. Let's see if they can keep Bogan Cromulence from making a pass.
As a former racing driver, how important is the relationship between a driver and their team during a race?
It's absolutely crucial, Rob. The team provides valuable information and support, helping the driver make the right decisions on track. A strong bond between the driver and the team can be the difference between winning and losing.
You Americans have your drive-throughs. Here, Smells Like We-s trying to make this a drive past on Sunrider.
Well, let's see if they can supersize that pass, or if they'll just get a side of disappointment.
Some say it's about the journey, not the destination, but Joe Ergu seems pretty intent on that 5th spot. Impressive driving from RWYB, who has managed to extend their lead over Bogan Cromulence. They are walking away at this point. Does Bogan Cromulence have anything in reserve? Or are they saving their car for a final push?
Well, Rob, it's like they say, slow and steady wins the race. But in this case, it seems like slow and steady might just be too slow. Will Bogan Cromulence be able to find that extra gear and catch up to RWYB? Or will they end up saving their car for nothing and run out of gas at the finish line? RWYB's doing just what they need to, like a dog that's found a bone.
Stone the Crows. Smells like we S in third, but if I know them, Sunrider's gonna cop an Aussie-style sneak attack real soon.
Will Smells Like We be able to make a move and pass Sunrider?
It looks like Smells Like We is making a move. The gap to Sunrider is now down to 0.7 seconds. RWYB is placed 5th at the moment. RWYB is really belting along the track, leaving Bogan Cromulence struggling to keep pace.
That's right, Rob. If Bogan Cromulence doesn't pick up the pace, they might as well be moving at a snail's pace. Darn tootin', Rob, RWYB is looking as smooth as a gravy sandwich out there. They're making it a tough day at the office for Bogan Cromulence.
As a former driver, Hal, how did you manage the physical demands of racing?
It's all about preparation, Rob. Drivers undergo rigorous fitness training to build their strength, stamina, and flexibility. A proper diet and hydration plan is also essential to ensure peak performance on race day.
It might be early days, but RWYB is already casting a shadow from the 5th. The gap between Sunrider and Smells Like We is not insurmountable, but it's going to take a mistake from Sunrider to bring Smells Like We into play.
If this was a country song, Sunrider would be the one riding off into the sunset, and Smells Like We would still be tying their boots.
No worries for Sunrider, who's leaving Smells Like We for dust, as though they're a parched bloke chasing the beer van. Watching Smells Like We try to close that gap on Sunrider is like watching someone try to catch an ice cream truck on foot. Hope they've got good shoes. Struth, Smells Like We S not here to muck about. The gap to Sunrider is dropping faster than a hot pie at the footy, now at 2.3 seconds. You know, Rob, these pit stops always amaze me. Just a few seconds, and they change tires, refuel, adjust settings. It's like a well-choreographed dance.
Absolutely, and the precision. One slight misstep, and it could cost the race. It's an art and a testament to the pit crew's relentless training and coordination.
It's a battle of wills out there, with Mr. Bang trying to outsmart and outmaneuver Smells Like We. The gap is slowly closing, but time is running out. Will we see a dramatic finish to this race?
Exactly. Mr. Bang's got to be careful not to overdrive, sort of like overcooking a steak. No one wants a burnt race, right?
I tell you what, Mr. Bang has got more problems than a maths book right now. Smells Like We is leaving them in a cloud of dust. I've been analysing races for quite some time, and the sheer endurance of these drivers never ceases to amaze me.
Couldn't agree more. It's not just about physical stamina but mental fortitude. To stay sharp, lap after lap, especially with so many variables at play, it's a testament to their dedication and skill.
A solid performance from RWYB 99, who is holding down first. The gap between Sunrider and Smells Like We may be wide, but that doesn't mean Sunrider is safe. They have to keep their concentration and avoid any lapses in performance. Smells Like We gaining on Sunrider faster than a rattlesnake on a mouse. The gap's now down to 1.4 seconds. You know, Hal, as a former racing driver yourself, can you give us some insights into what goes through a driver's mind during these quieter moments in a race?
Sure, Rob. During these moments, drivers often take the opportunity to assess their race strategy, monitor their car's performance, and plan their next move. It's all about staying focused and finding the right time to strike.
In the midst of this high-octane spectacle, Sunrider's skill is shining through as they claim second.
And just like in any great drama, Sunrider is the lead actor right now, captivating us all from the second.
With the asphalt burning beneath them, RWYB's strategy seems to be working, placing them in fifth.
Indeed, but in the fast lane, there's no time to relax. RWYB's grip on fifth will be tested.
As fast as a cut snake, RWYB is moving away from Bogan Cromulence.
Seems like RWYB has got the wind in their sails, but will Bogan Cromulence be able to weather the storm? RWYB is holding the fort pretty darn well, making it a long haul for Bogan Cromulence to reel them in.
Fantastic racing on show here today, and it's not just the top drivers who are impressing us. Even the drivers at the back of the pack are putting up a good fight, battling it out for every position.
It's a testament to the level of competition at Assetto Corsa, friends. Even the smallest mistake can cost you valuable seconds, or even lead to a crash. But these drivers are up to the challenge, and they're giving it their all. It's clear that Assetto Corsa, friends, really is the place to be for top quality racing.
We've seen overtakes, close calls, and pure racing genius today. Currently, RWYB has carved out a spot at fifth.
They're not just driving, they're performing. And right now, RWYB's act from fifth is worth an encore.
Would ya look at that gap? Bogan Cromulence got a better chance of finding a sober Aussie on Australia Day. But hey, we love an underdog. Go get them, Tiger. Things are looking as crook as Rookwood for Bogan Cromulence, lagging behind RWYB and the gap stretching out like a long country road. They'll need to find some extra grunt to flip this situation. It's all about consistency for Renopa 99, who is currently first.
It's a dance, Rob. The way Renopa 99 holds onto that first, it's like they're leading in a tango.
A commanding performance from Renopa 99, who has increased their lead over Sunrider, putting them firmly in their rearview mirrors. But could they be pushing too hard? As with that comes the risk of overconfidence and losing control. Who will be the first to get too cocky and end up in the wall?
Yes, it's clear that Renopa 99 is in control out there. They're making it very difficult for Sunrider to catch up.
Sometimes, I feel the strategy behind these races is deeper than a conversation at 3 a.m. in an outback pub.
You're telling me, it's like planning a family reunion in a small southern town. You've got to consider who's coming, who's feuding, and who's gonna cause a ruckus. Then prepare for it all to change in a heartbeat.
The echo of the exhausts, the rubber meeting road, and there's Renopa 99, commanding the first.
They say racing's a game of nerves, and Renopa 99's surely holding theirs, keeping that first spot warm.
Blimey, Bogan Cromulence is farther back than my hairline. But you know what they say about Aussies? Never say die. Unless it's a spider. Then just run. Remember when we thought Bogan Cromulence had peaked? Think again. They're harnessing every bit of downforce and it's making RWYB's mirrors awfully busy.
This here's where the steel meets the pavement. Both drivers got to keep their cool if they're looking to take the checkered flag.
The race has its rhythm, and right now, Renopa 99 is dancing to its beat at first.
You're right, every gear shift, every turn counts. Renopa 99 knows the weight of that first.
Renopa 99 is holding onto this lead like a possum up a gum tree, but Sunrider is closing in, down to 21.9 seconds. Sunrider isn't just racing, They're weaving a narrative, sitting proudly in second.
Oh, spot on. With the way Sunrider controls that second, you'd think they've got the track's blueprints.
Breaking update, smells like we is in the pits. As rubber meets road, and strategy meets luck, smells like we is etching their story in third.
Spot on, Rob. Still waters run deep, and even if it looks calm now, smells like we needs to maintain that razor-sharp edge.
Looks like Bogan Cromulence is trying to chase down Joe Ergu, but right now it feels a bit like my attempts at dieting. A lot of hard work with slow results. It's starting to look like we might get a battle between Bogan Cromulence and Joe Ergu.
This is where the pressure really starts to build. Both drivers will need to stay calm and focused if they want to come out on top.
Did you ever think about the physics at play here? The G-forces these drivers feel, especially during tight corners. It's mind-boggling.
Absolutely, Rob. And it's not just the car's engineering, but the human body's resilience.
Braking alert. It looks like Smells Like We has been called into the pits. The tension is building as Smells Like We trails behind Mr. Bang. The gap is slowly but surely decreasing, and the pressure is mounting. Can Mr. Bang hold on, or will Smells Like We be able to close them down? Everyone's on the edge of their seats. Or in my case, on the edge of spilling my coffee. Sunrider is getting closer to Renault 99, and I'm getting closer to needing a towel. Good news for Sunrider, the gap to Renault 99 has decreased. It's now down to 19.0 seconds.
Holy smokes. Sunrider's extracting every ounce of horsepower from that power unit. They're tailing Renault 99 tighter than a belt after Thanksgiving dinner.
As of now, Mr. Bang stands tall in the third spot.
That's right. They can't afford to make any mistakes or let up in their performance. Every point counts in this championship.
Impressive driving from Mr. Bang, who has managed to extend their lead over Smells Like We. They are walking away at this point. Does Smells Like We have anything in reserve? Hal, what's the impact of tire degradation on race strategy? How does it affect a driver's approach to the race?
Tire degradation plays a crucial role in race strategy, Rob. Teams and drivers.
Stop the press. Renault 99 has pulled into the pits. Stop the press. Renault 99 is pitting. At this stage of the race, Renault 99 is holding on to first. Anything can happen from here. From the grandstands to the pit lane, all eyes are on the action. Amongst the front runners, Joe Ergu is showing prowess in fifth.
You've nailed it. The track is a battleground, and Ergu's position is their fortress. Let's see how long they hold the fort.
Braking alert, Renault 99 has decided to pit. Looks like Renault 99 is chasing Sunrider harder than a croc chasing a tourist who's lost their thongs. It's a bit of a long shot, but we all remember that one time at the pub, right? The race is heating up as Mr. Bang in third closes in on Renault 99. The gap is just over a second, and I'm sure they are going to do everything possible to try and close the distance. They're not giving up without a fight. Tire degradation's a right pain in the ass, but Mr. Bang is handling it like a champ. Getting real up close and personal with Renault 99, aren't they?
Dang. Mr. Bang's fuel strategy and conservation of those brakes is spot on. They're inching closer to Renault 99 like a hound on a hot dog.
As a former racing driver, Hal, how challenging was it to adapt your driving style to account for tire degradation throughout a race?
It was a constant challenge, Rob. Tire degradation can change the car's balance and handling, so drivers need to be versatile and adaptable. It requires continuous adjustments to driving techniques and a keen understanding of the car's behavior.
Oof, if Mr. Bang was a kangaroo, they'd be roadkill by now. Come on, mate, put some pep in that step.
Gee whiz. Mr. Bang is so far back, I'm half expecting to see tumbleweeds blow past. Maybe a vulture or two.
Things are going according to plan for Renault 99, who is currently second.
Definitely Rob, but they can't afford to get complacent. They have to keep pushing hard to stay in the game.
The gap might be more than a second, but smells like we is showing persistence. Kind of like me trying to open a pickle jar. Keep it, and something's got to give.
Dang. Smells like we is so far back, they're in a different time zone. Hope they remember it's race day, not laundry day.
Hang on to your cork hats, mates, we're about to see more jousting than a footy final between Smells Like We and Mr. Bang. It's all systems go for RWYB, marking their territory in the 5th.
Couldn't agree more. Every lap is a story, and right now, RWYB's chapter from 5th is riveting.
RWYB's ripping it up out there, going harder than a roux on a trampoline and leaving bogan cromulence in their wake. From the cockpit to the pit lane, the chatter is all about Sunrider's masterful hold on the first.
Indeed, but in the fast lane, there's no time to relax. Sunrider's grip on first will be tested.
Excellent work from Sunrider, who has managed to increase their lead over Renault 99. They seem to have found their rhythm and they are grooving to it. But with every smooth turn, comes the risk of wrecking their car. Who will be the first to push it too far and crash out of the race?
That's right, Rob. These drivers are like musicians, finding their groove and playing their instruments to perfection. But just like in music, even the best players can hit a wrong note. Let's hope none of these drivers make any mistakes and end up singing the blues.
The strategy plays such a crucial role, doesn't it? Choosing when to pit, what tyre compound to use. It's like a high-speed chess game out there.
Exactly, and to think they're making these decisions on the fly, with so many variables at play. It's a mix of intuition, experience, and sheer guts. Kudos to the team strategists and drivers alike.
The rumble of the engine, the scent of the rubber, and Sunrider comfortably sitting at first. You know, Mr. Bang reminds me of my dating life. Starts with promise, ends up tailing behind everyone else.
Well, butter my biscuit, Mr. Bang's hanging back like they're waiting for an inheritance. But ain't nobody dying up front.
The gap between Mr. Bang and Renault 99 is fading faster than the last rays of the outback sun. Looks like Renault 99's strategy might just be to let the rest of them die of old age. It's a waiting game now. Bloody oath, Renault 99 is flat out like a lizard drinking, gnawing into the gap to Sunrider down to a scant 10.6 seconds. Good on ya, Smells Like We. Trailin' so far back, reckon the front pack has already written the eulogy.
Good lord, at this rate, Smells Like We's gonna finish this race in the afterlife. Hope they got good insurance.
Looks like Mr. Bang is legging it from Smells Like We. The gap's growing like a well-watered wattle as they zoom through Pyle. You can feel the focus radiating from Mr. Bang, confidently holding onto the third.
Yes, but they have to keep their focus and drive with intensity. There's still a long way to go in this race.
It looks like Smells Like We is starting to catch up to Mr. Bang. The gap is now down to 21.1 seconds.
Like a fox in the henhouse, Smells Like We is causing all kinds of trouble for Mr. Bang.
The age-old challenge. Smells Like We is trying to catch Mr. Bang, sort of like trying to find a matching sock in the laundry. The struggle is real, folks. Stone the Crows. Smells Like We managed to trim the gap with Mr. Bang, eh? Must be the slipstream effect on this straight. Or maybe they've put down that beer.
That's a great effort from Smells Like We. They need to keep up the pressure and see if they can make a move.
As the laps tick by, Sunrider finds themselves in first. Every moment counts. Struth, Sunrider's driving like they've stolen it, putting some serious distance between themselves and Renault 99. Is there anything left in Renault 99's tank? The crowd is on tenterhooks as Bogan Cromulence in 6th chases after Joe Ergue. The gap is just over a second, and you can feel the tension in the air. Can Bogan Cromulence find a way to catch up? Hal, can you share some strategies that drivers use to manage tire degradation during a race?
Certainly, Rob. Some strategies include adjusting the car's setup for better tire life, altering driving lines to reduce wear, and using tire management techniques like lift and coast to preserve grip for as long as possible.
Renault 99 is on fire in the last sector. Even though Renault 99 is a fair way behind Sunrider, they can't afford to let their guard down. Sunrider is still vulnerable to mistakes.
You know, it's like Sunrider's out on a Sunday Arvo drive. They can see Renault 99 in the rear view, but there's no rush, mate.
If Renault 99 can keep this up, they deserve a cold one after the race.
Agreed. It may be the sweet taste of victory, or help ease the loss. Y'all ever feel someone's breath on your neck? 'Cause Renault 99 is getting a whole lot of it from Sunrider.
And that, folks, is how it's done. A solid performance and great win from Renault 99. Some might say that second place is the first loser, but Sunrider certainly doesn't see it that way. They put in a phenomenal effort and should be proud of their impressive result.
Brilliant. Sunrider showed great skill and determination to take second place.
Bogan Cromulence brings home 6th. What a race from Mr. Bang. They kept their cool and secured a well-earned 3rd place on the podium.
What a drive. Well-deserved spot on the podium with that performance.
Finishing 4th is Smells Like We.